Hmm. Well, Sagittarius. How are you this Tuesday morning? I did not realize you guys were next. I was so excited because I thought it was my sign, but nonetheless, it's okay. It's okay. But you guys, pretty calm, peaceful energy when it comes to love. Like, I'm not surprised. Let's start there, okay? Um, but somebody keeps asking one question. Should I tell you the truth? Should I tell you what's real? Like, the real question is, can everybody involved handle it? Is what you're considering, potentially. This could be you or this could be them. Someone could be faced with a decision to come to you about something and or a question, potentially, and they're faced with whether they're going to lie to you. So if it's not you faced with this choice, it's definitely someone you are dealing with, and I would really believe on love matters more than anything. But this could be someone significant to who you care about, like a family member, a child, a parent. But I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. But anyway, welcome back to Goddess Divine Reflections. I'm Goddess Divine Reflections, and here, Spirit sets the agenda. I just listen and share and denote the messages. So, Sagittarius, let's get into your love energy to see what's going on. Oh, okay. But those questions kept coming up. Should I lie? Should I tell the truth? Everything is gonna be all right. Someone has been quietly checking on you. That was in your generals. But we're gonna if you want to know about that and it has nothing, if that does not apply to your love life, check out your general messages. They were posted last week. Okay. So, um, but this is a long season of meditation and reflection too for you. Ooh, you are ready to come and talk. That's your cards, past, present, and future in love. All right. I didn't even have to do too much shuffling. You were ready to talk about it. So let's see if this is the other person who's holding back and is scared to come talk to you. That's possible because there's listen. You have this demeanor of you carry a like I told the sign before y'all, Cancer, killer energy. I didn't call them that to them, but if they are number one on the terrorist list, and it's not terrorists, what is it? The list that of people who are known to be killers, basically the killer energy, right? They were number one. I would put you as number two. Y'all are also turned Sagittarius as a running joke, but it's not no joke at all. It's funny as fuck. I call you guys the silent killers. Cancers will be the loud, despite y'all's energy. You see, they're the water sign, and you're the fire. There may be some significance with them, but Cancer will do. They're quiet in life, but they do their business loud. Sagittarius can be known to be loud in life, but they do their business quiet. You sometimes the why they're sometimes not or they're debated to be so high on that list is because most times it's never been confirmed that they did it. Listen, we're not getting into those generals. This is love, okay? Let's get back to it. So let's go into your oracle. Your message says, when it comes to love, time. You are trying too hard. Give it time, Sagittarius. Are they talking to you or the other person? Oh, is somebody pushing you to get into something? Now, other messages that came up was about travel healing, crossing state lines, a train symbolism, silence speaks. We already know y'all are very um, true to that, okay? But attention seeking energy. I don't know if that was from you or them, but you may have someone around you have very big attention seeking energy. So let's see what the cards reveal. Who's holding the truth and who's holding the lies? All right. So King of Pentacles comes up in your past. Protective, security, ambitious, kind, abundant, but this is the provider. This is someone who's sensual, they're reliable, they're a businessman, they're prosperous, they're a father figure, King of Pentacles. All right. So this is how you've been viewed. This is what you stood in the past. So did you lose that? Let's see. Because in the other person's energy is, I mean, not the other person. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the cards as I'm dealing it. But your present says the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, hard working, taking your time, still reliable though, but practical, efficient, effective, patient, conservative, and committed. So, same energy, different setting, lighter setting, if I'd say. This to me would be consistency, but it also can be if you're looking in terms of positions, we're not talking money, career, and wealth. This is in love. They look at you as someone who hasn't stood up and stayed in that protective energy or ambitious, rather. Right? So they're looking at you as the provider and they feel like you are limiting yourself. You're keeping steady. You're comfortable with where we are or it is, if this is the relationship. And your partner may be saying, hold on, what's up with this? And you're saying patience. Uh Patience, grasshopper was the quote I got. Now, three of pen. Well, I don't want to go to your future. Let's go to their past. They have evolving. They had the Eight of Cups energy. So this was the energy where you may have, when you guys met, found them in a position where they were transitioning from one place to another. Not sure what that looks like, but more emotional than anything. They were possibly moving from a very negative emotional state to a positive one because I very, it's very rare, but I ain't gonna say it's out of the light because somebody came to mind that you'll go or pursue something or be in something unless y'all already were a couple, something with a person who is going from the good to the bad times. And that's not to say that you wouldn't get with someone in their bad times, but it's like they're going from their light to their dark, right? And but I have had a Sagittarius I've known this energy, how they say, building them up like a fixer upper. This ain't a motherfucking house. Okay? This is a person. But Ten of Pentacles energy, ultimate achievement, you help them to win. You put them in position, whoever it is. We don't have it doesn't always have to be this building up energy about, but this was emotionally done. All right. So that's a good thing. If it was physical, if it was, but that's one of the things that a Sagittarius is well known for, especially if it's a man, putting their woman in position to win. Now, is it the right woman? That's the thing. I had this message of just for the moment, right? You knew this was temporary. You knew this was a seasonal relationship. But I'm gonna let the cards speak, but that was just a spiritual message for someone in particular. Okay? Because time, you're going too hard. You are going and trying too hard. Now, I don't know where you're trying to push this into, Sagittarius. I'm gonna speak to you first, but this may be how you feel about your person. They're pushing you. Chill out. Now, your future says the Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, teamwork, coming together, putting effort, building something together, love at work. All right. A few people have had this theme this month, and I'm just like, are all y'all mixing business with pleasure? But that's the negative side of things. All right. I look at this as after some time, what proceeds relationship? What proceeds longevity? What proceeds marriage? Business. Y'all may as well collaborate in something if it ain't a kid. Okay. So this is, but I don't see pregnancy more than love at work. Something you guys birth together. So if it's not a child, all right, because there are going to be a few of you who are talking about pregnancy, legacy, all right, and whatever that looks like. Because this is about the money, this is about the home, this is about y'all's energy and something together. So moving forward, this is nice. I didn't expect this. So what is the lie? Because we haven't missed that part, Sagittarius. That's the Sagittarius in you guys. You'll make it all beautiful and pretty, but what are you hiding? Because This is well sought after. So, are you the one who did the foundation work, the backing, and they need to produce? That's how relationships work, right? Are they the ones becoming stagnant? So, their outcome is the Five of Swords. They have mind games and control. Oh, okay. So, you put them up, you help them win, and now they playing games with you. They have been lying. You have spotted the lie, plural, but there's this big lie that's come up. I think I'm gonna clarify one or two. But before we do an oracle in closing, I want to clarify. Ooh, let's go backwards. The Five of Swords. What's the mind games and control? From the other person, because it doesn't look like it's you, Sagittarius, for once. That's a good thing. Somebody's wearing a mask, but it's blocked. Two-faced energy is coming up. Oh. So they are one way with you and a different way with others. Interesting. So even if there were a business plan or something to come in together, they are not going to be the same person you know or you're in relationship with. Okay, I get it. On the lighter side of things, but let me get an outcome for this relationship because it's not about lasting. Because the oracle is telling you time, you're trying too hard, give it time. It's not you. Maybe it's them. What are they trying too hard for? What is the lie? Let's ask that rather. It's something about coldness. Something's grown cold. Maybe they're lying about something physical, but it's something cold. And that's all I'm going because I feel like that's just a specific message. Oh, they're lying about their lineage. Maybe they have outside kids, and there is something going on with the outside kids, the outside relationships connected to it. So their family tree is what I'm seeing is connected to your family tree now. If you go forward with them in anything, legacy, business, marriage, it's marriage or it's a business together. You like them. You think they can win when it comes to business. But in some terms, it feels like you mix business with pleasure and you didn't want to. So maybe there is a kid or you're done here. I don't know. But why is it telling you to give you time? I'm gonna go ahead and get a closing oracle because you're okay with being right here, wherever it here is, but they're not. There are some mind games being played. They are being two-faced and it may have something to do with this other side, their kids, the other, whoever else they're connected with. Um, but this is also maybe money financially connected to the children where you're giving up more than necessary. Maybe they've been lying about what they're asking for money for when it comes to the children. Um, Maybe they've just been lying to you about what the money's going to in general. But you already know. You don't know what it is you know they're lying, but you don't know what it is they're lying about. That's the lie. Okay? So because I'm not gonna say Sagittarius aren't liars because the cards said it. You're being honest, you're being truthful at this time, Sagittarius. But the mind games and the control and all that other shit is coming from the other side. All right. So let's pull your oracle in closing, and then we're gonna move on to our. Are we gonna do one more this morning? What time is it? Yeah, we can do one more. One more this morning, and the only reason is because I'm biased. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's go to your oracle in closing and see because for my singles, I've spoken to more couple stuff, but you could be dealing with some stuff at work where you have somebody you are playing around with at work, right? You're playing with them and you know it and you're okay with it. But the lie you're telling to yourself is that it can be anything more. It's been a game, you know it's a game, and going forward, it's going to be nothing but a game. But guess who's going to get the control? Not you. You might have it now, but you're being tricked into love. Love, if it was only lust, right? Obstacles, and I'm not reading all this, but freedom, karma, and past love. energy. But obstacles is what came out. You better free yourself from this because you might be more connected to this than you can admit to yourself. And the true lie here may be you lying to yourself that this is more than just lust. It's probably really you starting to fall for this person. And it could go and become love if you don't get out. All right. That's your love reading for the month, Sagittarius. If it resonates with you, go ahead and comment below. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys for money, wealth, and career next week. All right. Set your notifications.